Hi there, it's Amy from Cakes with Faces, and today is all about new things at the convenience store in Japan. Now, the konbini is a great place to go for breakfast, lunch, snacks or drinks. I like going there in the evening to get treats and drinks for the hotel room. I know a lot of you are konbini fans as well. Convenience store food is cheap and surprisingly good quality, and they're always bringing out new things to keep people interested, like special limited editions or seasonal flavours. So today is a roundup of new and interesting things at the convenience store. Tell me in the comments which of them you'd most like to try. And there's new Japan videos on my channel every other Thursday if you want to subscribe. So first up, we've got a cookie vanilla frappe from Family Mart. This one looks delicious. If you want to buy this one, you buy the cup from the shelf, pay for it at the till, then go over to the coffee machine. You give the cup a little scrunch and then fill it up with milk from the machine. Then give it a stir with a straw and you've got an ice cold frappe, basically like a thick milkshake. In the past, they've had a peach frappe and tapioca tea with bubble tea bubbles. Next, I know a lot of you are fans of fried chicken from the convenience store, and this month at Lawson, you can get a special edition black karaage fried chicken. It really is black. It looks just like a lump of coal. And there's this black roll cake. Now this one was a bit more appealing to me because it's sesame flavour, which is one of my favourites. I just love anything with sesames. I was really looking forward to going to a cafe near Shibuya, which serves nothing but sesame flavour things. I really hope it's still open. Next, imagine you're around your friend's house having a few drinks and they bring out a bowl of snacks. And it's this, roasted almond and dried small fish. Originally this was a snack for school children in their lunchboxes, so now it's being brought back, kind of like a nostalgic treat for adults. And it really does have tiny fish in it. They're anchovies, so it's slightly sweet with the almonds as well as being salty with the fish. Or how about this? These may look like chunks of raw meat, but it's actually strawberry flavoured chocolate with marshmallows and peanuts, a kind of variation on Rocky Road. Or this one, which at first I thought was shards of delicious milk chocolate, it's actually soy meat jerky. They've been researching plant-based meat alternatives from around the world and noticed that most of them are frozen or chilled, so there aren't that many that you can take with you in your bag just at room temperature. So they developed these. I'm actually quite surprised to see them because there's not that many fake meat alternatives in Japan, although I did once find these soy meat nuggets in the convenience store. Next, we've got Pom Pom Pourin Pudding. It's an actual pudding. Now, convenience stores often collaborate with popular characters or anime to make special edition products. And this one was released this month for Pom Pom Purin's 25th anniversary. Happy birthday, Pom Pom Purin. It's a custard pudding with caramel sauce and caramel flavoured souffle on the top, which looks just like Pom Pom Purin's hat. So there's an idea: if you've got a big birthday coming up and you don't know how to celebrate, release a version of yourself in the form of a pudding. Next, sometimes you need to eat a meal on the go. You can't always sit there and eat it off a plate like you normally would, so why not just roll it up? That's what they've done with these meals. They've rolled them up and turned them into what they call stick onigiri, stick rice balls. There's katsu curry, and this one looks like sausages. It's actually a dish called tsukimi tsukure, which is chicken meatballs served with a raw egg. Tsukimi means full moon because the egg looks like a moon. And they rolled them up into this handy format. Very practical. Next is Melon Ice Cream, which was released this month and it's been really popular. It's sold out everywhere. It's made with 56% Hokkaido milk together with melon puree and juice. So it's not just flavouring, it's made with pure, proper products that are specialties from Hokkaido. Yubari melons from Hokkaido are really sweet. I did try some melon when I was at the market there, although it was in the winter, so it wasn't exactly melon season, so I don't think it was the best they can be. That's also why Melon Kuma is the character mascot of Yubari, where the melons are from. He's absolutely terrifying. I did spot some of his merch in Hokkaido. Hokkaido is also known for the best, creamiest milk in all of Japan because it's got a slightly cooler climate and open fields. It's really good for dairy farming, and Japan is all about seasonal and regional things, which I think makes them more special. Next, this may look like a burger patty. It's actually sweet red bean paste, which is quite common in Japanese sweets, and margarine. But how much margarine is that? It looks really thick. Tell me in the comments if you've ever tried something like this. Maybe it's just for the photo, but that looks like a lot of margarine. Having said that, I have had chips in Japan that were served with melted butter as a dipping sauce. That's deep fried chips dipped in melted butter. And they say Japanese food is healthy. Next is another collaboration with cute characters for these adorable Sumiko Garashi sweets. They're wagashi, which are traditional Japanese sweets made of chewy mochi and sweet red bean paste. Definitely too cute to eat. By the way, if you like all this, have a listen to the Konbini Boys podcast. They talk about new products, which are the most overrated or underrated, which convenience store has the best fried chicken. It's very in-depth. The next one involves pancakes. Now, have you seen those Japanese pancakes that are really tall and fluffy? Well, for this one, they've combined those pancakes with purin, like we had in the Pom Pom Purin earlier. So they've combined the two and they've put the purin inside the pancakes. What do you think of this? Sometimes two good things don't always make a better thing. I love tiramisu and I love cheesecake, but when I had tiramisu cheesecake, it wasn't as good as either of them. And I'm inclined to think the same about this next one, chocolate melon pan. I love melon pan, I love chocolate, but I'm not sure if the melon pan needs chocolate on it. What do you think? Next, we've got mofu mash, which I'm including just because I like the name, mofu mash. It's lemon marshmallow with lemon jelly inside, probably quite nice and refreshing. Which brings us on to coffee lemonade. Now, you often get iced tea with lemon, but lemon and coffee isn't a flavour combination you usually get, especially in a fizzy drink. I can't quite imagine what this one would be like, and I'm not completely sure the flavours would go together. One of my favourite channels on YouTube, Only in Japan Go, did a live stream where he tried this one, so I won't spoil it. You can watch that if you want to see what it's like. Next is another unusual drink, a wine sour. This one's alcoholic. Now, we know that Japan is a country that has beer cocktails, so it's not a faux pas to mix drinks that might only be served pure in other countries. And these are wine mixed with lemon, like a lemon sour, but with wine. Does that sound good? I can think how it might work with white wine, but I'm not so sure about the red. Next, a chocolate sandwich. I've seen these several times in convenience stores in various varieties. And you'd have Nutella on bread, so why not? These ones have solid chocolate combined with whipped cream. Next, we've got another sweet bread, strawberry mochi bread. Now, mochi is a traditional Japanese snack that's made of rice that's been pounded so it has a soft, chewy texture. It doesn't taste of much, it's all about the texture. And here, it's been combined with bread. I've tried a couple of similar things. I've had chocolate mochi bread and mochi bread with edamame in it, and both of them were really good. It was kind of chewy and satisfying somehow. I definitely recommend them if you like soft, doughy bread. And yes, you can really get yakisoba bread. I've seen these in the convenience store and it seems like a complete carb fest. Fried noodles served in a bread roll. This one's a special edition with the flavour of UFO brand instant noodles. Which brings us on to this, a collaboration between 7-Eleven and Nintendo from earlier this year. This is the Mario Mix Roll. It's got tomato Neapolitan spaghetti, a fried croquette and egg mayo. That's a lot of fillings. It says it's packed with fillings to make you strong so you can do your best. There's also a Princess Peach dessert with cream piped on the top like her crown, and a green melon pan for Yoshi. Next is a very photogenic looking dessert, which at first I thought might have the same flavours as a Sakura Dango, but actually the green is uji matcha green tea panna cotta, the white is milk mousse, and the pink, which I thought was crushed ice, is actually jelly. It's hydrangea coloured lemon jelly. It's coloured to look like hydrangea flowers, which are out about this time of year in early summer in Japan. Next is Mr. Cheesecake Ice Cream, which I thought was a funny name, so I looked it up, and it turns out that Mr. Cheesecake is a very fancy brand of cheesecakes that you can only get on 2 days a week, and they always sell out, so it's really hard to get one. They're made by a chef who's trying to make not just the best cheesecake in the world, but the best cheesecake anyone will ever have in their lives. So now they're branching out with a more mainstream version for the convenience store that you can get any day of the week. So that's it. As I said, they're always bringing out new products in the convenience store, so while these ones might not be around when you go to Japan, I'm sure there'll be loads of new ones instead. Tell me what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you not next week, but the week after on Thursday. Bye bye.